Welcome back to 307 Reacts. It's me, Matt. It's him, Chris. And he's pulling metal splinters out of his thumb, I think, right? Or metal slivers, I mean.
I'm pulling skin off my thumb.
Never mind, he's just tearing his skin apart.
Apparently, I got a cut today, and I didn't realize it
This week
till
on
now,
307 Reacts, we're just figuring out how to get out of our own skin. I'm sure some of you feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, anyways.
Just unzip it.
For reals, though, we are watching Struggle Jennings and Caitlynne Curtis. Cries of the Crusaders.
Yeah.
This is brand new?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like within the last week or two.
Okay.
Well, by the time this comes out, like 3 weeks ago. But, you know. What was I going to say? Something about...
We've watched a Struggle Jennings...
something about you fucking up. That's what it was.
Oh.
So,
yay!
Easter egg, if you guys can find it and let us know in the comments what we reacted to that we never published yet because it went foobar, you let us know. But we did mention about a specific car in a video in a separate... So here's what happened. We watched this video, right? We reacted to it. He didn't have screen cap going. So we threw the video away.
So I made one of these.
Now...
that says start
when
ODS.
we reacted to a video the next time we got together for reactions, we referenced on camera that video because we had forgot that it didn't get published.
Oh, you're right. We did, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys know what video we watched and you guys are good detectives...
For anyone that's really keeping track, anyone that's really keeping track, anything that we mentioned that you're like, wait a second, I don't remember them doing a video for that. Go and look back, see if it's in there, and if it isn't, let us know, and we'll share it on our Instagrams or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, I fucked up. So we're gonna re-react to that one later, but that'll be one of those full disclosure ones.
Yeah,
we've already seen it.
We're gonna wait a good while so we forget about it.
Yep. So Struggle Jennings and Caitlynne Curtis, we did watch them once. It was their some mountain.
I think it was
thing.
Adam Calhoun, Struggle Jennings, and Caitlynne Curtis. They did.
It was like I can't remember the name of the song. I think it had mountain in it or something like that.
They were by like a river and kind of like an old foundry or something maybe.
Yep, definitely. But anyways, that was really good. I like that, so I'm excited to see more of it. This is a new release, so they're still putting them out apparently.
Pumping out.
All right. Well, before we get going, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. At this point, maybe it's like 70% of you or something aren't subscribed, but you still keep coming back and watching, which is better. But
in
we
fact,
still see
you. Know
you,
what?
so.
I'm gonna check and see.
Okay, before we go, let's check and find out.
What YouTube's gonna tell on you here. Hold on.
and we're gonna, the analytics don't lie.
The analytics don't lie. It's all about the numbers here, people. Okay. All about, and it's not about the money because we don't get none of that. Anyway.
There's no money.
But it's definitely about the numbers here. So,
we are.
What is it? Engagement?
I think so.
Audience?
Is it engagement? What was engagement? I don't know. You guys.
I don't fucking know. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's gotten worse. What are you guys doing?
Oh no, we scared them away.
We were 76% of you guys returning that are not subscribed. We are now at 84.7%.
Oh my God. That got way worse.
Thanks for the views, but be sure to hit the subscribe button.
Please.
Anyway.
It goes a long ways for us in the algorithm.
Let's get into this.
Let's go. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
Well, that backfired. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Are we gonna have some marching snare going on?
God gave us light, but somebody hit the breaker. Lost in the dark till I met my maker. Fighting for peace while I'm here on God's side.
What?
Fucking, huh?
What? Did you see that?
Wait, hold up.
God gave us light, but somebody hit the breaker. Lost in the dark till I met my maker. Fighting for...
What?
Holy shit.
What? Dude. Woo. Oh my God. How? That is
some balls, bro.
That is ball
like balls.
What?
Wow.
Have you ever seen that before?
I've seen that before, but typically they end up doing this thing and then
yeah. I usually see it in fail compilations. That, dude.
Wow. Bro. Nice.
I like that we both just were kind of like, hold up, because we saw this little clip and it was like, So, anyways, it's a dude doing a wheelie on what looks to be like a Harley style motorcycle. Yeah. And he's literally so far back that he's scraping the tail, what is it, the back fender or whatever?
Either the fender or maybe he actually has a bar there that'll create sparks.
Maybe he's got something off the back of it.
Either way, man, that's a wheelie. That's not a wheelie. That's a wheelie.
And on a bike like that, those are heavy bikes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
Anyway, lyrics so far. So God gave us light, and then someone hit the breaker.
That's about it.
Let's carry on.
Okay.
Peace while I'm here on God's acres. Love thy neighbor. I don't even hate haters. They say don't be violent in the face of my traitors. We can talk about it later. My savior came in flipping tables. I'm a crusader.
Damn, again, dude.
My heart is my anchor. The angels are crying and smearing their makeup. You dance with the devil. I march to their cadence. Feeding my kids with the fruits of my labor. I paid all my payments, I'm all out of patience. So save all your statements, you say from your basement. I stand on the pavement and fight for my people against you dictators.
Wow, okay. Dude, what is going on with that guy?
By the way, shouts out to that guy. If his name is not in the description of this video, it should be.
That dude, yeah, and
like goddamn.
Yeah, they're full disclosure. We don't read the descriptions of these before we get into them.
Usually it's something we look at the end.
We just pull it up and go for it and see what happens. So a lot of times when you guys are like, it's in the description, well, we didn't know that when we watched it. We don't do that before we get in. We just go for it because we don't want any context. We just want to see what happens.
We're reacting.
Yeah. But that's like the what, sixth scene that he's been in where he's just grinding that fender on the back of that's crazy, man.
Yeah. No, so as far as the lyrics go, he talks about God gave us light, but someone hit the breakers. So it's like a war between good and evil, right?
Okay.
And so he says a lot of people like march with the devil. He goes, but I march to the cadence. And he goes, my savior came in flipping the tables. So that's a double entendre, right? Because he used to be into selling drugs, doing drugs, whatever. He was the biggest bust in Tennessee history or whatever. He got caught, flipped his life around, flipped the table, and now he's doing something different. So whereas drugs used to put food on the table, now his work ethic and music and the fruits of his labor put food on the table.
I did not know. I did not know that. Like I knew that there was like a drug bust or whatever. I think Adam's been involved in something like that, and Struggle's been involved.
Not
in
Adam, but
not
Struggle.
Adam. Struggle was the one that he was the only one that was involved in that thing. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure Jelly Rolls had his small offenses here and there, but
fair enough. So what was the actual like? What do you remember? Do you know what he was caught with, or what the actual?
We've talked about it several times. It was I believe it was cocaine and marijuana, and he was caught with a shit road of it.
Just a bunch of it?
Yeah. Okay. Intent to distribute was like definitely on the charge.
Definitely there.
Like several hundred pounds.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking like, marijuana is lighter than coke, so 100 pounds of weed is like...
Oh, it's a shit road.
That's a shit road. He's right. Anyways.
But yeah, so he's referencing the Bible and some of the old Bible stories. Like they had... In the Bible, there's I'm going to call it a scene. I don't know what else to call it.
I think marijuana is lighter than coke. I don't actually know. I don't actually know, guys. I really don't.
But there's like a scene where they were selling stuff inside the tabernacle or whatever inside the church, and like Jesus come in, he's like, "Nah, bro, this is not a place to make money and make profit. Like this is a place to like hang out and find yourself and worship and whatever." And so they pretty much told him to fuck off, and he was like, okay, well, fuck you. So he starts flipping all their tables over and shit. So, like, it's a double entendre referring to that side, like he's on the side of light rather than darkness, but also I've lived in the darkness and done this, and I flipped the table and did something good with my life.
I gotcha, okay.
All right. I like that. That's cool.
Word, let's keep going.
Oh, yeah, sorry to pause again. When he comes around. Oh, apparently I didn't go back.
Here he comes.
So if you look right there, he's got a bar right below his license plate.
He does, huh?
And they used to call them back in the day like Flint bars or whatever. If you had low riders, you put a couple of those across your back bumper so it doesn't actually scratch the back bumper when you hit the ground, and it creates crazy sparks.
Okay.
So
he's got something going on. Regardless, still a giant crazy wheelie. Like all the way back. Like that's the weight distribution there is insane. Crazy like almost physics-defying shit going on right there.
Right.
So let's go.
I stand for what's right, even if I stand alone. I'd rather be losing this battle than winning while fighting for something that I know is wrong. Known all along, I have a purpose. Gotta reach my people. Ain't no common ground on the battlefield that we're standing on. It's a war going on of good and evil. I'm a crusader. Screaming name in my prayers. I'm hoping that God hear my word and find favor. Speaking my truth and my tongue is a razor that open the wounds, leave the devil disabled. I'm standing in light, so the darkness around me, my heart keep on pounding, the trumpets are sounding, I'm not backing down, and they counting me out, but I just keep on counting.
Damn.
Hear the cries of the Crusaders, show them what we're made of. I put my armor on. Hear the cries of the Crusaders, show them what we're made of. God is not giving us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and light and of a sound mind. Put on your armor and fall.
So that's cool.
I just recently kind of started paying attention towards the end here, but did you notice the different colors of smoke that they were using? So I've seen, I may have missed some, I may be adding some. I'm just kind of trying to recall what I've seen. I've seen green and gray, definitely, which I think maybe there was a brown in there somewhere, probably for like the camouflage colors. I think they represent, I think I've seen blue and red in there, probably like a red, white, and blue thing.
Yeah.
I think I missed a lot of them, but I think it's really cool that they're kind of.
Didn't even pay attention to colors. I know for sure I saw red and pink.
Yeah,
but
I'm not going back now. It's way too far. But I know they did like a green and a gray in there because I remember the green one specifically because I saw it and I was like, that's an interesting color of smoke. And then that's kind of when I started paying attention. I was like, oh, they're doing like a bunch of different colors.
Yeah.
So let me know in the comments.
I had to pay attention for the last like 30 seconds.
Yeah, seriously, I was just kind of like sucked into it, and all of a sudden I just started thinking about that stuff. So,
God, she's got such a good singing voice. Like every time, like it's just so good.
And this is Struggle Jennings' daughter, or is it? We've established that I know before, but I forget so fast, man. You know.
I believe so.
Okay. I can't remember. If you guys know, let us know in the comments.
I'm trying to think.
And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button.
Because I know we've seen him with this girl, and then we've seen him sing with his daughter. Whether that's the same person or not, I don't remember.
Okay.
I can't remember her name.
I can't remember either. So,
but anyway, her last little verse that she had right there, and you know, it's always interesting to see how they always. When she's in a song, 9 times out of 10 she's going to be on the chorus.
Yeah,
and it's because she's got that such a good voice.
She has
that
a well-rounded
floats
voice.
The chorus
yep.
and like
has a really good voice for a chorus for sure. It's easy to make a hook with a good sounding voice. So
yeah, for sure. Well, the last thing, so Struggles referenced stuff from the Bible, and now Caitlyn's coming in and referencing stuff from the Bible. She actually had a direct quote.
Oh, I missed it.
That says. Don't
mess this up, man. Whatever you do, don't mess this up.
I can't remember how it starts, but something to the effect of God has not created in us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of strength.
Okay.
And so she said that, but then she goes, but then I put my armor on and fight. And the funny thing about that is it's so good because of its location in the Bible. And you guys are probably looking at me like, holy crap, dude, how does this tattooed fat redneck go to church? Like, does he go to church all the time, Bible study? No, look, dude, when I was being raised up, I spent a bunch of time in church, pretty much from the time I was born to like 19 when I moved out, or 18. So those were the rules. If you're going to live under my roof, you go to church.
Going to church.
That's what it was. So, but that section where that verse comes from, just like either a chapter later or a couple verses later, they talk about the armor of God and putting on the whole armor and fighting good versus evil and all that shit.
Oh, okay. So it kind of falls in line with that.
Yeah, so it falls in line with this, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, nice. Anyways, all right, so we got 30 seconds left? Let's keep going here.
Let's get it.
Hear the cries of the Crusaders, show them what we're made of. I put my armor on. Hear the cries of the Crusaders, show them what we're made of. My armor.
Yeah, it's bluish, sure.
Yeah, like I know there were a few different colors. I don't exactly remember which ones, but yeah, if you guys know exactly what colors of smoke they were using.
Angels Outlaws. That's cool.
I think that was it. Yep. There we go. That's it.
No, that was a good video, man.
Not bad at all.
Really good.
Yeah. It's it's a slow, emotional song about
it's not even really.
I guess it's not
like,
emotional or.
It's so weird. It's like, so they're talking about like Struggle Jennings said, "I'll stand up for what's right even if I'm alone." And number one, that is really something that's failing in today's society.
Yeah,
not many people are doing that, and the people who are doing that get silenced everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Cancel culture's after you,
like,
man.
It's unreal. Like, I didn't even like really stand up for anything. I was just videoing myself at work, and they canceled me on TikTok.
Yep.
So, like, what? Okay, whatever, dude. I do have metal sliver in there. Anyway, that being said, I love how Struggle just comes out and he's like, "No, dude, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm gonna do, and this is why I believe this, because I used to live this way and I used to do these things." And I've realized that, like, those things aren't worth anything. He goes, there's nothing but prison time, losing friends. You have people, like, especially people who are in the drug world. It's sad to see. I mean, I had a bass player for an old band, and we actually kicked her out of the – we didn't kick her out of the band, but we were like, hey, we figured out you have this problem.
Yeah. And
we can't have you on stage representing us with this problem. However, what we will do – is we will pay for you to go to, therapy and then
to get some help.
the other stuff and like get help.
Yeah.
And we spent lots of money. Trying to get her help.
It's expensive.
And in the end, she ended up overdosing, and that was the end of it. So I mean, there's a lot of loss living in that type of world and that type of life. And
it's a fine line too. I mean, it can happen so fast, you know, especially if you get mixed up in the wrong. Like I've heard that, you know, people get mixed up doing meth and things like that, and then before you know it, the meth's got like fentanyl and shit mixed in with it, and it's like that's deadly.
That's it.
That you're done pretty much. So unless you have an EpiPen basically ready to go, and those things are impossible to find essentially. So they're
possible to find. They're just expensive.
Like, you know, you're talking, I don't know, $1,500 for one of them or something like that. So I don't. Maybe even more than that. So, yeah, it's a dangerous game, man, for sure. Dangerous game to play.
No, I love the message. This is gonna get a 5 out of 5 for me.
Okay.
And backwards hats here.
I'm at 4 only because, and I didn't make mention of it during the video, but the homeboy playing the snare drum.
You would love to see more.
I would love to just more technicality with a marching snare. You know, like I feel like they could have made it a little bit more. Almost like, I don't want to say military sounding, but a little bit more. You know, they talked about walking to his own cadence and, you know, things like that.
I know exactly what you're thinking about because I could hear.
Could have just been a few more snare notes.
I could hear the snare beat in my head that was missing.
Yeah.
But they can't do that because there's already other songs that have that copyrighted. Yeah.
That kind of a thing going on. But that's the only thing. And you're probably right. It was, however, a super sick. It looked like a Mapex Armory series marching snare, which is, I didn't even know they made marching equipment. That's fucking amazing. Looked awesome. But yeah, that's why it gets a 4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Struggle. I don't know how, I mean, obviously your drug charge and stuff in the past was serious and all that stuff. If there's any possibility that you can get at least the felony removed from your thing, you should do that. Because I have noticed, if you look through the video, there's not one scene with him and another person that has a gun, because legally he can't. He can't be around him because of a felony charge.
Oh.
But I have found out you can appeal to get that removed.
Huh.
So, you know, it seems like you've been doing good for yourself. I feel like you have an overwhelming amount of evidence to try to prove that you have been reformed. So, Struggle, if you ever come across this, just know you can fight to get that pulled back, and you can own firearms and do such again. So,
possible maybe he's going through that. Litigation takes forever.
Dude,
the legal system is just ridiculous.
A joke.
Yeah, it's talk about a clown show. But yeah. So anyways, I liked it, man. If you guys liked it as much as we did, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button.
And I think that's 4.
Click the bell. Become part of the notification gang.
Yeah, that thing.
And we'll see you guys next time. Wow.
And now that's going. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Ronnie, there's a lot of your mic's not even set up yet.
What?